Oh, hey, hi there. How you doing? Hope hope you're something okay this Monday. Fine with you. Yeah. Sorry about Sunday because I realized a bit after I made the schedule on Sunday, Monday when I posted that I would have had a family engagement. And initially I thought that maybe I can still like squeeze in, but I had like a quick misunderstanding, and no, I was out of the I was out of the house for the entire day. So yeah, fortunately I could have not streamed the Nine Souls on Saturday, but that's fine. I'll we'll do that next time when we have an opportunity. It's fine. But hey, we had a bit of fun time yesterday on the Pathfinder session in the actual play. It's been a fun time, a chill time, and a weird, crazy time. But excited to see more of that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, outside of these small little things, as you've probably seen with the socials, or if you haven't, I did make a few announcements. This first half of the week is gonna be as usual. We're gonna do a bit of FF14 today. Tomorrow we're gonna jump into playing Doom Sigil 2 and probably play for the entirety tomorrow, because it's episode wise it's a similar length, so I'm suspecting it's gonna take around the same amount of time for us to finish and play around it. So yeah, I'm not suspecting to be longer than that. And then afterwards, starting from Friday, we are doing a bit of a special thing, as this week marks my affiliate anniversary. It's almost a year since I've been officially offered the the prestigious rank of being affiliate, or whatever people call that within the Twitch side of thing. That's gonna be officially on Thursday, on the 19th. But I usually do not stream on that day, and I might have some I might have some stuff to do on Thursday, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna be able to do a stream then anyways. So I decided to start the stream from Friday, from the 20th. My plan is to start all those the anniversary stream to start around the same time I'm starting now. Again, because I have like a thing to do on Thursday that it's gonna dip into Friday, but not the entirety of Friday. There might be a possibility I might be a bit late with it. I'm not completely sure, but it's going to happen on Friday. It's just it might be like, I don't know, maybe an hour or two delay at most. It could be a possibility. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, it's I'm gonna do a special event, and by special I mean it's gonna be a anniversary and also kind of emergency, because at the end of the day it is a bit of an issue. A fundathon. It's gonna run in similar constraints as I've done in the past. Some details I'm still hashing out, because I'll be fair, I did it kind of off the cuff. I was kind of planning to do a fundathon or something of the sorts, but I think I was planning it a bit differently, but life got in the way. A lot of things happened, and now I'm in a bit of a tough spot. So this is, outside of being a celebratory thing, I also am pushing to solve some issues that I need to be covered. So yeah, that's kind of thing that I'm starting from Friday, and from then it's gonna dip into Saturday and some more into within the next week. However much, we'll have to see. And now, actually, to offer a bit of details, because I can do that. Let me just I can do like a window capture. Let me. What? Launch. I cannot do the media tab. Really? That's kind of sucky. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I cannot do that. That kind of sucks. Oh well, then I guess I'm just gonna add a image source. Good. Classic way, fun. There we go. Let me just smaller. Yeah, why not? Let's do it like so, and we put it here. Yeah, this works. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I am doing a emergency end of it anniversary fun. I already have the goals set up, at the very least the current goals that are planned for the little event. I'm just I move things around, and now things are a bit wonky looking, so I'm just gonna better. There we go. But yeah, to be fully, it's gonna start on June 20th, this Friday. The timer it's gonna be a countdown type of fun. It's gonna start at 24 hours because I thought, like, why not? Our usual thing is pretty like 8-12 hours. I thought, like, being the second year, why not? Let's double it. We are entering within the second year, so let's double the amount of time. It's going to be uncapped, although with a few caveats. First, the streams are not going to be longer than 7 hours. It's going to be somewhere within 5 to 7 hours per day, depending on how things are going. And I'm going to stream like 4 days per week. I'm still keeping within my usual stream weeks, so whenever I'm not doing the fun, because I cannot afford to keep the system running, because it is taxing and it's not something I want to do. If I had like a separate stream machine, I would have jumped like that, but nah, because I have to do other things, or there might be other stuff happening in the in-between. While I'm not streaming, the timer is going to be paused, and it's going to get resumed the next day. All the streams are going to go within the usual schedule, so it's going to be, Monday, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, as per normal, and are gonna go a bit long, either between 5 to 7 hours. So technically they can be a bit longer. It really depends on the day and what exactly is happening of the source. But yeah, there's not gonna be, I'm just putting limitations per day and per amount I'm doing a week. I'm not necessarily putting limitations in how much and for how long it's gonna be. If it somehow gets really long, then I guess sure that's something we can do. That's something I can do within the possibilities. And I already have a few goals set up for every 100 euro mark. It is just because all the donations, most of the donations are to release the count, and everything is gonna happen through the coffee from my coffee page. So anything that you want to add to the donor fund, it's gonna be counted there. I'm also gonna take into account bits and subs and sub gifts and all that, but those count numbers are gonna be tallied up usually probably at the end of a stream or anything of the sorts. And I'm probably gonna take into account the stream cut, the amount that Twitch takes, because it's technically this fundathon, as I said, is also made a bit into an emergency, and I'm gonna explain kind of why. But yeah, for the goals, for the first, when we get to 100, I'm gonna extend the fundathon per week for an additional stream day. So that means that for the duration of this fundathon, I'm gonna stream an additional day per week. It's probably gonna be on Thursday, I'm guessing. I'm probably gonna put it then. So but it's gonna be like a full day, so not Sunday when I have other streams happening. So it's so I'm gonna shift then to Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday if we get to 100. So you're, aside from the extra time, you're also getting an extra stream for the duration of the event. For the 200, as I did mention that I am planning to, once the false supplement is released, to also create variants for other systems. But currently for the Void Touch Sorcerer, which is a sample that is freely available for everyone, I will work on a D&D for both version of D&D 2014 and 2024 edition, and a Pathfinder 2nd edition remastered version of the Void Touch Sorcerer, and that's gonna be akin to them. I'm gonna make a clear mention. The D&D one is gonna be probably a bit different, simply because the Void Touch Sorcerer has a lot of inspiration taken from the existing Wild Magic Sorcerer subclass, so there might be some shifts. I'm probably gonna focus on the extra features that I've added, and those are gonna be like part of the main thing for the D&D subclass, compared to how it was compared to how it is on the Gestalt system. That's probably the idea, but we'll see. We'll think about it and exactly how that's going to be. But I'll see. I'll see how it goes. Then for 300, as I kind of mentioned also in the past, because this is kind of the a money mark that I need. I did promise a one-shot campaign. Instead of doing it into one-shot, I am going to improve it. I'm going to extend it into being a year-long campaign, to be more hyper-specific. I'm talking about like a session per month, meaning that for like 12 months, I am going to run at the very least a session of these campaigns. So that will be another thing. Aside from the campaigns, then on the 400 mark, which is the last year that at the very least I've planned myself, we are revisiting Daggerheart. So with the full release, I want to go back into having some stream discussions once we're done with Gestalt, and the next TTRPG discussion is going to come in line, and I want to cover Daggerheart now that it's been fully released, fully available. Again, although I am going to make a quick note here for the Daggerheart like revisited streams, there's going to be a thing happening. If let's say we're getting to this pretty fast, the Gestalt sips are not gonna take too long. There might still be a bit of a wait time until I'm gonna be able to start these streams, because there's gonna be one issue. That being, I currently do not own the game. The goal, the $400 mark goal, is there to help me cover the costs for buying the book and doing and dealing with the shipping, because I'm expecting shipping is going to be a bit expensive. I'm not fully sure, but right now on the EU store they are out of stock, so there might be a possibility that in case if somehow once the Donathon ends and the Fundathon ends, and I'm about to get to the point where I need to cover Daggerheart, it might still be delayed simply because I do not have access right now to buying the book. So that is also going to be, how quickly I'm going to do that is going to be influenced by how quickly it's going to get back into stock. So we'll have to see, because it's probably going to be a bit on the crazy side. But yeah, aside from that, we have Daggerheart, we have a TTRPG campaign that's going to be a bit year long. Adaptations for the current subclass that I just posted, and an extra Fundathon day. I am planning to add more, because I am gonna mention this thing for full transparency and why this is an emergency Fundathon. The first 3 goals, so up until the $300 mark, that's there for helping me get out of the red. I have to do some payments. Currently they are a bit pressing, they're a bit harder to cover, they're getting harder and harder, and that money is going to help me cover those payments. And from that point on, I can at the very least assure for a good chunk of time I won't have any like pressing financial issues. I can more clearly and free of mind deal and create and do other things. Right now this is something that it kind of bugs me out, it stresses me a lot, because I need to have it covered. I wanted to have it dealt with and no longer have to stress about it and deal with it, because it's money that it still has to go to my PC, because I'm still paying it off, and I don't want to get into trouble, and I don't want to, because as I mentioned, this is the only system that I currently have that allows me to also stream and do all the things that I do. So this is gonna, you know, me covering that, it basically solidifies that what I'm doing right now, it's still gonna be happening without any issues, without any problems. So that's the reason. But that's up until the $300 mark. Once that is covered, then we're getting into bigger stretch goal-ish kind of territories. Daggerheart Revisited is the Daggerheart streams are the first one, and the one that I'm teasing that it's gonna be, because from that point on, any money that comes my way, it's gonna be money that's gonna fund other things. So, you know, those 100 from that point on, that money is, yeah, it's gonna go to help me fund the game and help me get it and do the streams. Aside from that, there's also other ones that I will have planned and worked on, and I will probably show depending on how things progress, which now goes into another little thing, because I did also mention it in the socials, and you also probably see it on the donation progress mark. Even though right now the Thunderdon has not started, it's gonna start on Friday. I am doing something I like to call the early bird special. So anything that is donated through either through Twitch or through the coffee link that it's in the pinned message, it's gonna be considered an early bird donation. So anything that is affecting the timer is gonna be considered doubled. Any incentive your money donation applies to is going to be received on the start of the fun-thon. Of course, information about incentives and other special things are gonna appear in the following days. I'm still hashing them out. As I said, all of this thing is happening off the cuff. But yeah, you're adding double the timer, so basically you're able to make it so that we can start with an even longer time frame. And if goals are met by Friday, if any goal is met by Friday, it's gonna be replaced with a higher tier goal. I already have in mind another tier for 500 planned. There might be another one for like 600 as well, but at the very least, right now these are the ones that I am showing and the ones that I'm revealing. But if you are helping me cover that amount by Friday, we're gonna start with a longer time span, maybe even from the very get-go start with an extra day of streaming from next week. If we at the very least meet the first goal, and we're gonna have more time and more goals to push towards. So yeah, I'm doing this a bit of an early bird, because technically right now, as I said, for me the problem is right now I need the money covered. The first 300 that you see on the coffee bar. Anything else from that point on is just extra things that we can do. I have like 2 things planned already, 2 things like in mind that I can plan out as stretch goals. One of them I know it's going to be the $500 tier mark. I'm not sure the other one. It might be for the 600. I might plan it for the 600, and I'll think about if there's going to be like a 700 and 800. I have some ideas. To be fair, depending on how well this goes, which I'm not really ambitious, I'm not too hopeful about it. We'll see how it goes, but it might be able to push into me being able to cover the things that I wanted to cover with the affiliate fund-a-thon that I wanted to do initially. Unfortunately, because I had plans for like a different type of fund-a-thon, but unfortunately I had to scrap it as other things happened. And but depending on how things progress, who knows? We might be able to do it. I might be able to do the things needed. But yeah, this is the plan. As I mentioned, these are the goals. In the next few days, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna have at the very least the incentives planned out and how exactly that's gonna work. And probably the day after, there's also gonna be like certain, like I'm also trying to plan out similarly to how we've done in the previous the donathons, charity donations, subathons, and all of that sort of things. What's gonna happen to the top donos and anything of the sort. So there's gonna be some things for that nature as well. So yeah, don't worry about it. Those are gonna be planned out and shown the few following days. So yeah, right now, something that you need to know: it's gonna be on the 20th. These are the goals. It's gonna start with 24 hours. I'm gonna stream for at most 7 hours per day. It's gonna cover my entire stream schedule. That's gonna be all we're gonna do. Also, things that we are gonna do, I want to plan out to, at the very least, to have like different stream things to do every day. Right now, my first idea is kind of going back a bit of memory lane and kind of have callbacks to all the things that we've done across the year, and probably do certain game streams related to games that I've covered. I'm thinking like maybe doing like a Doom Ultra Nightmare or something like that kind of run just for the funds for like one day. Then maybe other days we can do things related to indie games that I've done in the past. Maybe having some runs of doing some more repetitive indie games that we still have in the list, or maybe going back to other ones. There is one that we can technically cover. Maybe a special TTRPG stream as well, or maybe something RPG related for like another day also. Maybe we can jump back into the If Shenanigans the Baldur's Gate stream, or maybe we can do a different type of character as well. We'll think about it, we'll see. Or maybe they'll jump into a different RPG instead. We'll see. But again, nothing that's gonna be permanent. But yeah, I want to do like different streams, and at the very least, the first ones to be kind of like going back memory lane, and then depending on donations, how things progress and all that, we might do even like different special streams to akin to what we've done in the past. Maybe doing like a Souls-like, for example, maybe going back to Elden Ring, doing a something similar to a crowd control. Or something of the sort, but somehow connected to the fun. Maybe something on the multiplayer things, you know, Marvel Rivals or other sort of other games, Smite, Deadlock, and anything of the sorts. And who knows, maybe we'll do some other things that nature as well. But yeah, that's what's happening. That's the things that we are going to do. But I think I've yapped enough about all this. It's going to happen in a few things. I'm excited. I'm not. I don't have like big expectations, I'll be honest. I don't know. I think I've also looked at my recent numbers, my recent reach out, and I might feel like I'm pushing it a bit too hard, and I'm getting it a bit ambitious. I'm probably a bit too ambitious with it. I'm not sure this time around, and I'm not really gonna reach at the very least the set amount that I want to reach, which is the first 3 goals. Those are the ones. Honestly, for me, if we get to 300 from that point on, to me, I consider this a success. I don't necessarily from that point, it doesn't really matter to me what else is gonna happen. For me, 300, it's already gonna be a successful run. But yeah, we'll have to see. I'm gonna push on to it the next days as well, and see how that's gonna happen. But yeah, I think that's enough yapping about all this. Let's have a bit of a chill time, a bit of a fun time, with some usual game related things. So just hit play. I ain't gonna hide the things. Important notice. To conduct info. Okay. Wait, there's gonna be a maintenance? Hold up. I heard something like mentioned to be a maintenance, and I don't like that. It was mentioned like literally today. Like, wait. I don't like the things you're saying to me, game. Because I don't know why Final Fantasy XIV always resets my settings to full screen, and it's getting it's always a bit wonky to keep it like that. So audio. No. Make sure I'm on the right data center, because I'm also still my usual character on my other like side NA like side level character. Log in. Oh no, okay. There is a... Although I did see 8 p.m. and we're getting there, so... Let's see exactly what's gonna happen. Also for Hitbinder, for those who do not remember what exactly was happening past last time we got to Ul'dah, we did all the side things we could do in Ul'dah in Tanal as well. Then we continued with the MSQ, did the two dungeons, the one in Limsa and the one in Gridania, and now we have to do the dungeon within that's where we're gonna be sent now. Pretty sure we've covered anything else that needs to be covered, so yeah, we're also level 40 because we have the preferred world bonus until 90, so that we're gonna level up a lot faster than we are actually here. And at this point we even got to a point where even for the job we are a bit too high level, but until we get to a specific point in the MSQ we cannot get our Dragoon job upgrade, so we're still a Lancer at level 40, so yeah, that's a bit rough. But yeah, let's continue. So Mina has a new task. So you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, in the proprietress of the Quicksand Think. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Adrian, and good luck. And okay, so we need to go to another and no, we are nearby. What happened to you? I know what this quest is. This is gonna send us to the gold saucer. Well, at the very least, let's unlock it. So, well healed you from Emerald Avenue. Appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why not so small? Fortune prizes are ably won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer? Nay. Egads, woman, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Rail to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the Chocobo races. Pitch your wits against your peers at the triple triad tables. At a gold saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you will walk out a wealthier woman than you ever entered. If there is a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention prizes? Ah, but I dare say you'd rather discover them yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just now, in Fal's Good's name, yet experience the wonders of the gold saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Huh, I thought as much. Well, since there has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from me to you, milady. Just show that ticket to the fine lady over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound to the revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much of an ounce. Whatever you say, my guy. Whatever you say. Yeah, we're only gonna go there to unlock it. I feel like the goal is also it's a side tangent and side activity that I don't think we're gonna deal with today. Maybe another time. We're gonna check it out, but not today. So first, make this a home point, as we are currently questing around here. Go to the airship landing. This is a reception desk for flights bound to for Mandeville Gold Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask you, you submit your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket, yes? Yeah, I hear. It appears everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Will I reserve a seat for you? Yes, please. Well, isn't that a sign of decadence? Although I do like that it's a big ass fucking cactus. But yeah, it's basically a gambling casino kind of parlor type thing. From just my understanding, I've actually never done stuffing gold in the gold saucer, so it's gonna be something we're gonna have to check out. But maybe when we get to a point where there's not much else for us to do on the trial account, we might jump here. But until then, keep it at so. Hey there, little fella. Why is it okay for bring children around here? It is still a gambling spot. Mandeville Gold Saucer. A quest completed. And gold saucer now accessible. Where all your dreams come true. That is, if your dream can come true if you have enough Mandeville Gold Saucer points, MGP. Gil can be exchanged for NGP at the main counter in the middle entrance. Current rate is 10 gil for 1 MGP. Ul'dah law prevents the Gold Saucer from exchanging if the patron already possesses more than 500. NGP cannot be converted back into gil, but the points can be used to purchase sorts of prizes. Okay. Well then, that's the case. Yeah, we have quite a few things around here. Passion, you can get jockey. Getting the cactpot. Yeah, that's a lot of things to do here, and I don't think I don't deal with them right now. Yeah, let me just unlock the ether crystal, so that's where we can get back here. And we'll see what to do afterwards. I'm not gonna deal with it just yet. So now we go back to the Epson alt. Adventurers Guild. Hey there, Modi. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm not that busy right now, but if you don't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called adreansulph by any chance? The Orson word that to be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. But ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started a business, so let's talk business, shall we? Let's talk business indeed. The petition ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. Just how happens, the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this winsome lass is the much lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you like to apprise Adrian of her mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina's and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at the Copperbell mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. Not palace. These giants are a clan of known as the... Oh god. Hecatoncheires? Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl in the tunnels where the miners ply their trades. Creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on site. It's no wonder they are angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over the 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used to use the Hecatoncheires to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind their ferocious creatures their will, but as if oft in ways in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mines, lowest most levels. It was that the great giant revolt has ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about the copper bell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet rising demand of building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, I think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which you would have to undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you to put an end to this sorry business. Gods bless you. I fear you might have had reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in the western Fanaland. Do take care, you hear? Ah, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of the Amaginos and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Poor thing. Also, I have a suspicion. Did I put the audio? It feels low. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in the Copperbell, are you? You've got a gutsmith, so I hope you got skills to go with them, cause this ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheires left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you don't know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ul'dah dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would have never had thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches keeping watch over the entrance in case giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's wrestling on you, friend. Best of luck. Alright, 1 second. I have a weird suspicion. Sure. Yeah. Now this makes a lot more sense. I remember using the volume. Mixer at some point to lower the audio on the game. Okay, so let's go to Horizon. And it. Nothing else to do around, so we just go into the mines. We crave for the mines. Today, because we're starting early, we should easily be able to find the dungeon queue without much of an issue. Stone torch. There's been an incident inside Copperwell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who volunteered to quell the hecatoncheires? I didn't think that Papa Shop would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Okay, Copperwell Mines accessible. Part of Duty Finder. Okay. Duty Finder. Copperwell. Yeah, going. Be able to find a group quickly, right? 5-minute estimate, that's a good one. Estimate. So looking at it, we might be pretty close to an ad break though, so let's hope we jump in quick and push quickly at the same time. Probably. Oh. A copy of Dark Works time page. Okay. What recipe is using? Oh, okay. Fair enough, so I guess the alchemy. Find another one. I also got something for the other dungeon. I think I did. Yeah, no. Gear-wise. Lot more. Okay. Type of magic. Oh. And vitality. I think that's Better. Yeah, fair enough. I think we're good. Yeah, soul crystal. 7 minutes. Wait time, it just pumped up. Okay. Kinda rough. Although to be fair, if we get to the point where if we get to the point the ad break is gonna pop up, I think we're gonna jump out of queue. I'll take the break, and then I'll return and re-queue once the break is over. Because yeah, we're not gonna be the only one. Okay, I guess I'm not the only one. If there's anything else we can time. Let's think about it. What time you already found? I'm still out here waiting. Yeah, it just gives you eyes. Okay, so highest sync is 20. Gonna lose a few abilities. I don't have this. Not too many things come around. You're losing the full brass though. Why do we wait time 5 minutes? It's already been 6. And is it really not at this hour? I know it's a Monday. But still, kind of expected somebody. Okay, it's 5. Busy on time. So okay, it's 5 PM server time. That's fine. That's all right. Not too bad. I'm just checking. Recommendation for up. Really though. I understand I'm a DPS and I'm probably suffering in the queue because of it, but any other activities we can do in the meantime? Not necessarily leveling related. Well, I don't think so, because technically we just push onwards with the MSQ. I already see the ad break thingy happening. Boy, this is rough. Would have expected to find somebody by now. Might have had something to do with the I heard something mentioned about like server maintenance, but I don't see any announcement just yet. Right. Add. Yeah, okay, I've been waiting for like 10 minutes. This is quite surprising, even for... Pretty sure I remember correctly. I remember like my other queues being pretty fast. Like in the past, I don't think. I'm not sure. It might just be. This might be a low population time. I don't know. Even though it was congested, so I had to wait a bit. That can't be the thing. I like how the average wait time just bumped up when I got to like 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, because I already waited 10 minutes. That's not gonna help me, you know? Thanks a lot, game. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna withdraw right now for the queue. I'm gonna take a quick break because an ad is about to pop up, and I'm gonna retry another time after the break. And if we wait for too long, then average, I'm just gonna do an NPC run. So yeah, a duty support. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, that ad is over. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll be lucky and find something. Okay, average wait time 5 minutes. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes. If it doesn't work, then I guess we're just gonna go to the duty support and just do it that way, because we don't waste time and make some progress. It seems like, you know, the game is still congested and it still has a pretty high population. I'm expecting that there's still a good number of players that are still at lower levels, or at the very least leveling leveling different jobs, if not necessarily their first run characters. Who knows? I might just be, I don't know, the time of day it's a bit wonky and there are not people around doing the thing. Maybe not as many as expected, plus the addition that, you know, I am a DPS, so my queue might be a little bit longer because of that as well. But anyway, once we get into Heavensward, we're gonna have a lot more options, and we can go jump into some jobs that will get us out of that situation. There are a few. I'm gonna give you at least that hint and what exactly I am planning. I think most of them are Heavensward, if not at the very least one of them, and the rest Stormblood or the other way around. But yeah, for tanks, we're gonna go Dark Knight. That's definite. It's the closest thing to something like, I don't know, blood, HP, vitality related, and I feel like that's a fitting job. Even for healer, Astrologian as well. And closest thing that I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, playing card related, and technically Fate and Astrology kind of has a connection as well, so that fits nicely. Machinist, because again, to kind of represent some of my own arsenal, I do have a gun, so Machinist for physical ranged DPS, it's gonna be a good fit. And for magical range, which I don't see. Oh, there it is, Red Mage. I don't know why for a second there I was kind of blind. Yeah, Red Mage for like because it has the kind of like, you know, playing two sides. It's also a bit melee related, so it works out. In my opinion, it works out. Yeah, those are the options. So from that point on, we're gonna have some selections, but all of them start at least at 60, so we still have a bit to go. And even if we get to 60, because right now we're 40, but we also have to progress ARR, because I think we need to also be within the MSQ of Heavensward or Stormblood, depending on the job. So yeah, until then, because Lancer and to be more specific, Dragoon is the only job that it's related to Realm Reborn, the only starting job that I felt like it was the closest fitting. Yeah, that's the only one. So until then, this is the one we're gonna go with and keep. Now for Disciplines of Hand and Land, I mean, I will think about it. Maybe something that to look into it. If let's say we complete the MSQ for all the entire starter, for the entire like trial experience, then we might look a bit into this. I know the blacksmith makes a set that I really like. Oh, immense! Finally, didn't even realize. Just was out here yapping. Nice. By the mine. Here we are. Harry Boulder, but I love that name. Oh. didn't see it because of the corpse. Pull the lever, Kronk. Oh, nice armor. Got him, nice. Nice. That's a steep fall. Oh, okay, you need to collect the other ones. Ooh, that's a big boy. Wait. Why did you target me though? And got him. Oh, unable to obtain. Repossess, okay, I'll pass on that one. Wait. Nice. Oh, we have a disconnect. Okay. Well, that's kind of sucks. Okay, got the fire sand. Magic green. Oh. Got the new person. Nice. Oh no, I think it's reconnected. Okay, I see. Wait. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay, I already have it passed. Come here. Stop running. Down. Ooh, treasure. Oh. Slaves no more. Free. Free. guess they went ahead. Oh, enter. Nice. Hey, leveled up. Hey. Oh. Esther. Hey. Nice. Yeah, they were like fully patient, but that's fine. Not that big of a deal. Okay, yeah, we need to go back. Fair enough. Actually, let me... am I lazy to move just a few more feet? Yeah, I am. That's a lot of people. Pretty sync, okay. Speed. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and Ul'dah will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to mmorpg. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Now then. Oh? No? No what? Uh-oh. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think of denying. Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. Going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I am a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, your authorities didn't hear of your crime. Sneeze scums. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 as me witness. Cowards, a lot of you. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of you. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with me coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Oi now. And who the hells are you when you're home? The dog's master? I've had enough of this Marmor's farce. You lot, teach them a lesson. Really? Really, dude? Well, sure, I guess. Your funeral. Somebody's about to get shanked out of here. I'll take care of this, you watch. Not bad for an adventurer. Should have sobbed at this 12's ale. Probably should have stopped coughing at me and give me a hand, will you? You know, you're gonna be problematic. So let me just. Oh, you are squishy. Is that all you got? I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind of adventure. Thank you, Trisover. Shite. Not again. Them crystals be hitting. Okay. Out of tens. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. You wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek new life in the city. Let's see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope the present doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought for the Garlean Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? May well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like? You've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment, lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Fanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer for the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Hello there, sorry if you've been chatting there for a bit. I was reading the text. Hope you're doing well. Madame, are you alright? Right, you keep growing, never stop. Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Sorry if if there's no notification for subs or anything like that. I haven't got a chance to set them up on the YouTube end because I am multi-streaming. So it would be like that. Right now, the setup on the YouTube side of things is a bit off. But yeah, I appreciate it nonetheless. Thanks a lot. What now? You mean to threaten the defenseless citizen? No, just get out. What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. As did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I think you're starting to hear things. I'll overlook this, but just this once. Go on, you coward. God's bless you, adventurer, if you haven't come along when you did. Who knows what monsters might have done? What that monster might have done. Yeah, words. It don't bear thinking about. Okay, level synced. Case closed. Hello again. We have been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of a myriad of dangers. But more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn guild by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this we are convinced. You're okay, bro. I'm here watching you. I'm really after my tumor surgery. Oh, hope that I'm glad I went well. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Anyone just want to chill? That's completely fine. I understand that. To be fair, that's kind of one of the current advantages I see with the YouTube side of things. Because right now, everything that's on the overlay and all of that, it's on the Twitch side. So, you know, if you don't want to put yourself out there, you know, with username, with donations, with chatting and all that, YouTube is a place where you can just, you know, do it so a bit more privately, a bit more anonymously for the time being. So, you know, I guess there is an advantage to that, at the very least. Yeah, so basically, YouTube right now is that option for just having the chill lurker side of streaming. Also, hi there, Nako. I appreciate for the well wishes. Yeah, it do be like that. It's been almost a year since affiliate. A bit, still a few days until then, and slightly more than that since I started. Kind of like a year and a half almost since started. Also, let me give you a quick shout out before I can. So we're also doing fine. Oh, quarantine zone. I think I heard something about that. Okay, what game am I playing? I am playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. It is an MMORPG. I would say more RPG than MMO, at the very least in how they approach playstyle and storytelling and all that. So, yeah, if you're more into kind of like role-playing games, it's that kind of thing. But it's very heavily designed, like around like an MMO. And right now we just started playing the game. I have a trial account. I am a Sprout. And just going through the main story of the game, currently through the first expansion, Realm Reborn. And right now just doing basically what the community calls it, the MSQ, the main scenario quest, or basically being the main storyline of the game right now. And you know, because of the game, I feel like it's more focused on the RPG side than the MMO side. It encourages and puts a lot more into exploring and getting through the story of the game before you even go to the end game. So right now, because there's quite a good chunk of expansions within it. Because right now we are with the first expansion, Realm Reborn. There's Heaven's Ward, there's Blood, I think Dawn Trail, Endwalker, Shadowborn, and I forgot exactly the name of the. I think Dawn Trail is the current one, right? I don't know. I haven't yet fully keep it in mind what is what. But you know, yeah, we're just going for the story right now, just and experiencing it. On my side, it's not completely for the first time, at the very least what I'm doing right now. I've done a good chunk of Realm Reborn, but I haven't done it completely, so I've not finished the expansion. So I've decided to redo it, stream it, and basically once we go to the point of kind of new content, we're just gonna have like first time experiences. And to be fair, it's been a long time since I played the storyline anyways, so technically even chunks of the story that I technically went through, I don't fully remember, so it's also a refresher on my end. Okay. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And then there is the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as the nature of the visions you bore witness the 2 moments ago. Well, we can help you understand it. How did you know I had visions? Like, did you see me like pass out again, like having this kind of like weird just fuzzy moment? You're not the only one with that power, you know? We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning. We would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, I sincerely hope you will pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us. Waves him by. Like, you haven't really explained much of what's your deal. Wait a minute. We haven't told you the name of our order. Exactly. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, defenders of justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone, except for Momodi. She knows already. Okay, noted. And thankfully, we just stopped right outside, so can't talk to Momodi about it. But you a job or something right now, or just focusing on your stream free time? Right now, it's not really. I am. I'll be fair. Yes, I am unemployed. I'm still. I am a game development by trade, and right now the gaming space is a bit rough. I'm still doing my own thing and doing my own work here and there wherever I can. But right now, nothing consistent, nothing permanent. Just doing odd jobs here and there whenever I can, and mostly the streaming side is the most, I guess you could call it, consistent part, where I might get some additional revenue on my end, but even that is not yet fully consistent. But you know, I'm pushing into creating my own things, doing my own projects, and maybe on the side finding something that at the very least could sustain me and help me grow this a lot bigger. At the very least, that's the plan. And age-wise, you know, I'm quite decent in age. That's all that matters. I'm not here necessarily to talk. I am of adult age, that's for sure. And I do want to make it very clear once again, in case people sometimes forget, this is an 18+ stream. I might not necessarily be vulgar, or the topics or games themselves to be too often vulgar, but I am intending to harboring a more mature audience, and that means that if you are under the age of 18, I kindly suggest you step away from this from these streams and find something a bit more appropriate to you. I'm sorry, but it's for the safety of everyone, yourself included, to keep it that way. I'm sure there are other communities, other places that can harbor such audiences. Mine, unfortunately, it's not the one. I cannot. I'm not here to handle those responsibilities. But yeah, I'm hustling. That's the best I can say. Hustling in every way I can. And I'm not necessarily hoping that, you know, streaming is gonna be the thing that's gonna be, I don't know, the part that's hope. It would be a nice dream to be the one that kind of keeps me afloat, but it's still ambitious. I'm fully aware of how competitive and spread around these kind of things are, and I'm just pushing to, I don't know, just have my own little corner, get out of it whatever I can out of it, but more importantly, just do the things I want to do on stream first and foremost before anything else. I'm not out here to just do it for the money. If I earn something, I earn it because I'm doing something that I want to do, not because I don't know, I'm bewildered to some advertisers or investors or whatever else, or maybe corporations or anything of sorts. This is my own projects, my own passions that I want to cover and talk about, or want to do on sorts. But yeah, I'm more hoping on other things and other projects, because I am a game developer, I am a game designer, and I still have the passion, I still want to have the desire to create. It's just, you know, being solo, it's a bit more effort, and it's a bit more daunting to do so. And I'm trying to start it at least on a smaller scale before I try to go a bit bigger. Scenes like that are becoming even more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tales of gentlemen's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Oof. You are a gossip. This is what your heart says, and it's good to hear you're doing your own thing, and I'm also a little... What you said is right, I told my friends to you. Passion, bro. I appreciate the support. Thanks a lot, and thank you so much for the kind words. Adrian, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But God, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would have ever guessed you've been hard at it with the giants in the dark. Your every elm the adventurer Mi'un said you'd be, Adrian. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Oh, isn't she the healer from that dungeon group that we saw in Gridania? Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me. I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you. Though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. Oh, now that's a lot more sad. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing you praises from dawn to dusk. Oh, hello there, Redis. Hi there, Redis. How you doing? How's it going? Hope you are having fun with with the things you were doing. Let me quickly give a shout out before I continue. But yeah, another zombie defense. I'm guessing some sort of a zombie co-op or anything of sorts. I don't know. If you want to talk about what you were doing, Redis, go ahead and do. If you wanna or if you want to talk about like moments on your stream or just a bit about yourself, Jedis, to tell the people around here what you're doing, go ahead and do that. Yeah, and welcome. But yeah, hello there, Raiders. For everybody new out here who does not know me, I am adreansulph. I also go by Card. Call me however you prefer. I am a vampire casino owner around here. I like to pick out indies, talk about TTRPGs, play them, design them from time to time, and at times also play games that I think are either influential within the gaming space, or maybe there's just some games that I want to just play out and just have some fun, chill time. Like we're doing today with some FF14, continuing for the MSQ through a Realm Reborn. That's kind of what we're pushing at, so yeah, that is the thing happening right now. But yeah, for all of you coming from the raid, if you need to step out, have something to drink, eat, take a bit of a rest, detach yourself from the screen, have a breath of fresh air, do anything of the sorts, please do so. Take care of yourself. Your health takes priority over everything else. I appreciate you just jumping in, saying hi to me, and then going on doing your own thing. But if you decide to stick around, either click the link in the chat, refresh the page, or click the profile icon, whichever method you prefer. Just make sure that that raid referral part of the web link is no longer there, so your viewership here can fully support me, and I would greatly appreciate it. That's all I'm asking. It's a base building zombie shooter indie, but it's refreshing to play something simpler. I see. Hope you had a lot of fun with that. Sounds interesting. Sounds fun. Who knows? If I'll ever check it out. I'm not gonna make that promise or ever that possibility. It's so many games to play out there. Fuck. I know I missed Steam Fest this time around as well. At some point I might have to jump at those as well. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it as one of the Fundathon streams. Maybe for Saturday. I'll think about it. I think I can still get a few demos or something like that for the Steam Fest. I think I'll have to check. But yeah. Hope you all had some fun with that. But yeah, which country I'm from? I'm from India. Love to watch and adding YouTubers. I am European. I am a vampire by the truest of nature, being a Romanian. So yeah, that's the country of origin and the country I reside in. Although I've been in other places as well. I've been in the UK. I've been in some, and I've occasionally visited small corners of the world within the European, but right now fully residing back home within the Romanian lands. But yeah, appreciate it. There's so many games to play, but so little time. Yeah, it is. Oh, it isn't it so. But yeah, hope you had fun, and if you need to take a break, a rest, a chill, or if you just simply want to lurk, Reddit, and of course, and everybody from the raid as well, because you just came from a stream also. You've already been here for a few hours, completely understandable. Please do so. When is your affiliate anniversary? Technically, the actual anniversary is going to be on the 19th, on Thursday. But it's a day where I don't usually stream. And even if I were to stream, I might have a family thing that I need to handle. So unfortunately, I cannot be present for the day. But so that way, I've delayed it for Friday. We're starting the affiliate anniversary on Friday with a fundathon. But technically, even from this from today, you do have what I like to call an early bird special. Anything that is donated sent through either the coffee link that is pinned in both chats, or through the or through anything of the systems offered by Twitch, you know, bits, subs, anything of that. Those are gonna count to timers, incentives, anything of the sorts. They're just gonna be tallied once the fundathon starts. With one caveat, the timer is going to be double. On the timer side, anything that is donated before the fundathon is going to be considered doubled. Will it be your first affiliate anniversary? Yes, indeed. It's my first. It's officially a year since I've been affiliated on Thursday. It's my first year. I got affiliated last year on the 19th through the help of Stream for a Cause and the vtuber for a Cause community. They've been a wonderful organization and a wonderful group and a wonderful community, and they helped me out to push to affiliate it and grind out those viewership averages on Twitch, which were grueling. I'm really glad that they are changing that, by the way. I'm glad that now the affiliate is a quicker entry point, although I would appreciate if they started to add something in the middle ground, because I feel like the gap between affiliate and partner is really big and kind of daunting if you want to get a bit of higher monetizations or anything of the sort. So yeah, anyways, that's a separate trend. But yeah, through the help of Stream for a Cause, I was able to get affiliated last year, and that's how I got it, through my participation on that on those charity events, which, by the way, Stream for a Cause is in full swing. The VTuber community, the VTuber showcase, is gonna start on the 23rd. Unfortunately, because of my own financial issues right now and my other things that I need to do, which are gonna be pushed with the fundathon starting on Friday, I had to step out, even though initially I planned and discussed with the ambassadors of VTuber Showcase to be part of it, and even like queued in time, because I have other pressing matters, and it's not fair of me to ask of people to, you know, support me and also support the charity at the same time. It's too much of an ask, and right now I have more personal pressing issues right now. Unfortunately, I had to step out, but I'm gonna be on the sidelines out there supporting people, showing them, you know, directed you through them, either through the socials or maybe even through raiding here and there once the VTuber Showcase is about to begin next week, I think. I'm pretty It's next week, right? 23rd. Really bad with my calendars. Yeah, next week. Oh, I appreciate the bet. It's gonna be taken into account. Thanks a lot, Reddist. Oh, Era and a nice early case of an NPC side character that gets fleshed out nicely despite no relevance. Yeah, wait, is she getting like more story stuff aside from what we're getting here exposition-wise? I'll be happy to give you 10 with time. No worries. Again, I don't want people to feel pressure about donating and all that. I understand people have to, you know, live first and foremost. It's completely understandable. I'm doing that as well. So, you know, if you can help me out, that'll be greatly appreciated. If you cannot, that's completely fine as well. But thank you. I'll keep it in mind. I'll make a note of it, and once we're gonna tally up for the new timer, it's gonna be counted. Right now, the timer is at 24 hours. For the fundathon, and anything that is donated is going to add to it, and Twitch stuff is also going to be counted as well. Only caveat with Twitch donations when it comes to the money goal, I'm gonna only consider my own cut for the money goals, because unfortunately that's my push right now. The push right now, sorry, I repeated myself. Right now my push is to get at the very least the minimum requirement of the 30 euros. That's the thing, that's the money that's getting me out of the red, because I'm right now, that's the amount I'm owing that I need to pay out. So that's my push. So unfortunately, I even though you're gonna the donations in amounts are still gonna count for timer, but for the goals they're only gonna count to the amount that Twitch offers me. Yeah, it's a bit complicated, but you know, I want to offer to people, you know, different opportunities, different options, because I know, you know, even things like Twitch Prime, you know, at the Amazon Prime, like subs are also an option for support if that's something you can do, and I want those to also be beneficial for you if you want to utilize them, anything of this. But yeah, rant aside about the fundathon, more details are gonna happen in the near future. Although, if to just quickly give a sneak peek, because I guess we just talked about it, and why not just to give you the full info that is currently available. This is what's happening. 24 hours timer. It's gonna be uncapped, with the caveat that I'm gonna stream for 5 to 7 hours per day and no more than 4 days per week, just because, you know, not to exhaust myself, and you know, I still want to keep myself within a general schedule. Although if we reach the 100 the first 100 euro goal, I'm gonna add an additional stream per week, so it's gonna be 5 days a week, and I'm probably gonna do it on Thursday, so we're gonna have more things. All of the streams are gonna start around the same time, unless something occupies me and anything of the sorts. You know, for $200, the Void Touch Sorcerer subclass that I designed for the Gestalt system, it's also going to get a variant for D&D, both the 2014 and 2024 editions of the game, and also for the Pathfinder 2nd edition remastered version. So that's the next goal. On the $300, as I kind of promised before, the one-shot campaign that I mentioned that I'm gonna work on instead is gonna be turning into a year-long campaign, which I'm gonna do 12 sessions that are gonna be streamed. So that's gonna be the thing that's happening. And finally, which is from above 300, that's basically where in the stretch goal territory, or more than anything, that's beyond what I'm setting myself to get. But I've already mentioned one. For 400, we are gonna revisit Daggerheart, which is a game system, another TTRPG game system we've covered before, but at the time it was still in playtest. It just got recently released, and with that, with the remnant amount that you're gonna donate to reach that goal, I am able to get it. And also, by the way, if any goals are reached by Friday, I'm gonna replace them with new higher tier goals. So you're gonna get reveals from the start of the fundathon. If somehow, let's say, the 100 euro goal is met, I'm gonna put a new one on Friday. So, you know, you're gonna have some extra things as well. Must say, you look possibly stunning in that promotional image. I mean, thanks you, I appreciate it. Look, I know what I got, I know what I made. I know I'm probably targeting some people with this design, and I'm not ashamed of it. But yeah, Fanafon rant aside. 1 second, I need to turn on the light because I forgot to do so. There we go. I forgot to turn on the light, and yeah, I'll get something to eat now. Have fun with the stream. No worries. I appreciate you being around here, and I appreciate the raid. Dreadus, have a nice meal. Good luck with whatever you're doing. I'm still gonna be out here reading things and doing chat and doing story things. Yeah, let me first get a sip of water because I need to hydrate. Because I'm really yapping today. Wait. And now, now to reread this text, just in case, because I think I forgot what I was, so I'm not gonna forget. So yeah, his name was Aver, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you from what you are. You see, an adventurer is adventurer, and you saw that he... sure thing, I will stretch and hydrate again. Thanks for taking care, Dreadus, thank you. So, first I did a stretch. I do a sip. Okay, I need to do a refill once the ad starts, because I'm out of water now. But yeah, and also grab a big second on the stream. So yeah, but yeah, let's continue. Also, Nako, because you mentioned that she's fleshed out. She's getting more story than what we're getting here from this. Because I'm guessing we're getting a bit of exposition to be like, oh, I feel so sorry for you now after, you know, she got slandered. Which, to be fair, I still don't think it was fair that she got slandered, even with the without the context. He would like to be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, all of you that have all that you've achieved, I find that I'm inspired, just as Aver once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I'll go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, and to ask your name. Adreansulph, I shan't forget. Thank you, Adrian. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Ah, that was heartwarming. Adventuring can be cruel, bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Though I'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. Or it'd be a right pain. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post. I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double of yours, Adrian. Huh? What did you say? You want to know about the science of the Seventh Dawn? You're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Adrian, the Science ain't no ordinary folk, and work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break here. I need to refill my water, and also an ad break on Twitch is about to jump up, so we're gonna wait the ad out so no more story gets interrupted on the Twitch side of things. So yeah, I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there we go. Back at it. Continue. Welcome, Davey, in chat here with you. I do appreciate it, Chico. I do appreciate it. Although, yeah, for anybody who does not know, even though I do post I do also post the schedules now on YouTube as well. And I usually do in advance. I schedule the streams also. Right now, it's just because I've been away mostly for most of the weekend, and also a bit bogged down having to set up the figure out like the organization for the Fundathon. I've not done that yet, but the schedule at the very least is both on YouTube and all my socials, so at the very least you can see that. But usually, you know, I am on Monday, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays on my channels. I am streaming. I'm also on a actual play, you know, TTRPG session on Ghost Plays VT channel every Sunday or so. There's gonna be a quick break, not this one, this next Sunday, the 29th and on the 6th of July, as Ghost has some things to do and she needs some time for herself to have a break and recover. But that means that in its stead we're gonna do our own stream, as we usually do, where these kind of things get cancelled or pushed later. And also when it comes to like starting time, around the time you're seeing right now, it's kind of when I start. I would say 5 p.m. ish at the earliest BST, and at the latest somewhere around at 7-8 BST at the latest. And I'm usually around for like 5 to 6 hours, depending. So yeah, that's kind of the usual schedule. With a fun, I might have another additional day where I'm gonna stream because of it, but we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about let's talk with Momodi about is ready to tell you what she knows about the science of the seventh dawn. Okay, it's not about things that are useless. So, you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on the door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers will go through the first. And the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dah. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust them, these Science of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their missions to solve some of the Eorzean's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Adrian. Now, I've been giving you leave to tell you where to find the science, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzean's enemies would very much like to know. The science headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Fanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. Your own woman in demand, Adrian, and these days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as help to make you into the adventurers you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time. You hear? Right, well, I've said my piece, now off you go. Okay, I'm just checking to see if we have any round to get. No, so let's go to Vesper Bay. But remember, I think there was a chocobo porter here, so which we unlocked and get a chocobo for ourselves. Yeah, I'm right about that. There's the chocobo porter. There it is. Nothing else to do around. Vesper Bay, thank you. Nice. Yeah, now we're kind of getting a bit into the meat of it with the MSQ, as we're doing we're getting ourselves recruited to the Science of the Seventh Dawn. It's gonna be like the big part of all this. I think there's still a bit, quest-wise. I think we still have to do a bit of quests until we get to... there is a level 20 quest that once we unlock it or do it, I forgot which one. I forgot which if I need to unlock it or if I just need to or if I need to complete it. But then we can also start the job upgrades to get ourselves as a dragoon from Lancers. And we're gonna have like 2 of them also, so that's gonna be something. But yeah, until then, let's push on with main storyline. Wicked Sands. Hey, Tataru. No thoughts, head empty. Literally, that's kind of the vibe. Deep in the desert of my heart, lonely flower blooms. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Ah! Hi. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is a private property. Unless you have a pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I've been called here. You at the behest of Ul'dah and Papalimo? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Goes with Adrian and ends with Solf. Adrian, Solf, Adrian, Solf. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Yeah, enter the Waking Sands. Oh, I take it you are adreansulph? Tataru sent word that you have arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Take the gale. About to redeem of Summons of Dawn for instant teleportation to Vesper Day. Ooh, nice. Well, hello there.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Yes?
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Pleasure.
I have awaited your coming.
Cue cyberpunk music, sorry. Old meme at this point.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Yeah, I do recognize 2 out of the 6 of you. Oh, I guess a third of it is fine.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time.
Ah, but come on.
First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
Okay. That's kind of...
We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Noble so far.
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Ah, we did hear a good chat about that.
Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent.
Yay, I'm special.
This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes, at the very least 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
At least 2 times.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo.
Echo.
The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
Weirdly invasive.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
See.
That's right. I too possess the echo.
Hence, you're the leader? I don't think that's a qualification.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
Okay, important. I mean, I guess I can see. At the very least, intel gathering-wise, it's important to have signs of visions, right?
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea.
Sorry, no.
But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
What if I just said no? Like, that's it, end of the story. Roll credits? Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Yeah, paper. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer advocate regarding the particularities of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objective. In return, we ask you to aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know your purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members used to reach on another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. I probably should have accepted before I would have gotten the password. I feel like that seems logical. Hiring a retainers. Helpful NPCs can be hired by players to carry out tasks such as storing excess gil and gear or selling unwanted items to markets. Can also be sent to field on ventures. Okay, contract of service can be drafted in Limsa, Danya, and that. Also in Ishgard and Tanya, okay? We Scions, but one objective. The safeguard of the future of Eorzea. I don't know why I just stopped being able to read. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider it when you give me your answer, Adrian. Okay. Also, I guess they repeated just in case you came back to this a bit later. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Yours is no. I will go. Hey, Glamour Disparel. Infilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the science. It's gone.
I take it you will help us.
Aye aye.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
Hey.
Tell me,
Doctrines.
does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Ul'dah. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Isn't it kind of like deification?
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Oh. Okay.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Aye aye, we've met before.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Why did you put that pause? No. Nuh-uh. No. Bad.
I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Papalimo.
Me too.
Get a room, you two.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Hey there.
Welcome to the team.
I'm so sad because I know after Realm Reborn, a lot of the VAs have changed for most of the characters, and a lot of the scions as well. And I'm kind of sad that Thancred is no longer voiced by Taliesin Jaffe because I really like Taliesin Jaffe.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Hi.
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Come on.
The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from
I remember
us,
the voice actor.
but we did not stray from our purpose.
Yeah, I remember the name. Not the name. I don't remember the voice actor's name, but the voice is familiar. It's. Oh my god! Why is the character's name escaping me right now? It's the leader of the Blood Elves. Fuck! What the hell, man? Right now, am I just forgetting? Out here, just showing how much of a WoW fan I am. Lord Famar, there we go. Fuck, it took me a while. Lord Famar. He's a Ranger General. He's the same VA as the Ranger General in WoW.
We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Nice.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Hi.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Family.
But
Yes.
without further ado,
Vin Diesel will be proud.
I would assign you your first task.
Hey, work.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
Oh.
It would be my pleasure.
Getting with a lover boy, okay.
Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
Okay.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence.
Yes.
Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
Okay. Our
You have
responsibility
my thanks.
as a junior, as a recruit.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Okay, quest accept. Wild Rose by any other name. Okay, let's talk with the boy. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spat of abduction. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is likely that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Magina & Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that will seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and we see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay, we can just teleport there, that's fine. Okay, recruit, your first week on the job has gone well, so it's time to deal with the problem. Yeah. You know, hey, you just did a few dungeons and helped a bit of the rounds. Now fight godlike beings. One to the other, like, barely any... Yeah, barely any prep. It kind of escalated pretty quick. I don't think I have any... Oh, I do have a quest. 41. Damn. Okay, I guess I'll have to check it out. I am Isambard, here to search the missing folk, I take it. Inferior sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. You also warned us to be wary of the Ul'dah. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here come to look to me for leadership. You may have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely return. Okay. I'm gonna take the quest and then I'm gonna jump here and see what's the deal with that. Okay. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking to help solve a mystery of missing persons. Let us get right to it then. Infilia names the Ul'dah culprits in all this. You'll do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Ul'dah hands. Nice rhyme. The flames burn where they might, but their flight cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama, Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent. But I know not if the Ul'dah still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. Well willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Ul'dah seek in this area. Right? Quiet God, also there might be no overtime pay. Thanks, Minfilia, probably, yeah. Sounds like that. Hey, at least we get retainers, I guess, once... I'm not yet in that position, but once these year slots start to kind of pile up, at the very least for that's gonna be useful. Yeah, just they meet an adventurer that has an occasional moments of just tripping out wildly, or like, oh no, he's chosen, he's special. Come here, join us, be the new recruit. Oh, first thing, fight God. Stoner adventurer, like, okay, what? Okay. Oh, this good dude again. His balding head. Helmhard has it in his head that you are his main man, and returns to you with an even more hair-raising request. No. Oh, no, no, no. It's not working. My jaded scalp turns its nose up at the verbally quotation. You're that trusty adventurer, Adrian. I need you to fetch something with all haste. Time is short, and the comb is a cruel mistress. Long have I feared this day will come, but I'm ready. The Furbeak tonic is dead. Long live the Snurble tonic. You know where to get Snurble blood, don't you? Snurbles, you say? Wrong. You get Snurble blood from Golden Fleece. Don't think about it. Just go with the burning wall and kill 5. Okay. There's also another quest here. D is for dead. I'm going the right way, I am. Keep around the water. Okay, Ul'dah not bothering me. Rolling stone. Rolling stone, such as yourself, will surely find some business in common with a fellow called Floating Stone, if you will speak to the miner. You know about quartz goblins? Didn't expect you to. They're only found in the most dangerous reaches of Thanalan. Type of goblin they are, just kinda crunchier. Oh yes, they eat crystals, you know? In Rowdy's part, there's a king feast to be had. Make the goblins grow pure, clear quartz right in their bodies. You can get some for me? Sure? Oh. These are the golden fleeces? Oh, they're like the Flurbies, but just gold. legit feel bad about this. They look innocent. All of this for just some hair product. Also, things I have to kill here. Hi there, buddy. So, you're a weird bird, armored and all that. Hey. Also, I'm starting to kind of feel the gear disparity because I'm high level, yes, but I don't necessarily have gear for the level. And I'm starting to kind of like feel the effects. He's kind of eating chunks at me. Wait a bit. Okay, that's enough. I'm annoyed that I do extra damage while hitting from the back, but I cannot do that solo. Get forward. Wait. Should have done the buff first. Okay, got him. Yes. Stay down. Okay, two more. Last one. Got him. Go back. I know I can get a bird from backtracking, so see. Stop that. Got it, and also leveled up. It'd be really funny if I just get all the all the levels for the Dragoon job before I even am able to get the Dragoon. Kind of funny. But I don't think I'm gonna get 60 before I even started getting the Dragoon, because I'm not that far in the MSQ. Good hunting, but any clear quartz there? It is. Same as what I was after. Clear as God's piss, no offense intended. And rings like a bells. The calamities change a lot of things around here. That's true enough, but it's still a treasure trove. You can't ask much for more as a miner. Guess not. This central shop in Osha. Goli Desert. I think, yeah, it's still in there, but I think we're gonna explore those as we get close to that. Because right now, I don't think that's really that big of a deal to do now. If we can have this man's fucking scalp again. Terrible stuff. Oh no. Is this the end? I thought we would always have each other. My hair and I. There you go. Snurple blood, you Madam Ara's lifesaver. Now for the tonic. Work the sea pickup. Find the fluvia. And whittle of this, a pizzle of that, and there! Non-standard ceremony. Tick tock, tick tock. Put your back into it and work my scalp. This again. Ah, I feel that precious treasure. Tresses. Papa's coming to save you. Once again, I am in your debt. Now that we know each other's better, I can reveal the truth. This hair keeps me alive. I feel a great innervation of spirit whenever a strand is left on my comb. Surely, that is proof enough. Wait, how are you still alive with no hair? By that standard. Feel sorry for you, buddy. Now let's go find those corpses. And uncover a mystery. Aha, not at all foreboding. That purple circle, not at all foreboding. Hey there, boys. Wow. Wait, I'm carrying them. I'm carrying 3 corpses. What the fuck? Am I built like a truck? It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of the fallen? There they are. The body is given back to proper Earth. The souls will find their way across the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of Ul'dah? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. And so there were Ul'dah remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Ul'dah raiding party would not account for people going missing in these numbers. The total is too great and the question is too many. I would not be surprised in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass Drybone every day. And even if were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Guess we'll have to start investigating. Isambard aims to turn his investigations to the common folk. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? Maybe among them we find reasons for these vanishings. Well, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, waffling away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him. He'll else not like to speak to you. I see. Grumpy fuck. I'm suspecting. Wait. Oh my god, not him! Nah! Aw, son of a... It's gonna be a pain in the fucking ass. But, well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who'd threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells you want from me with me now? Here. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if so as much past wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. All with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Hello? Please, miss, just leave me be. Just wanna chat. I have nothing to say about this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding of a slowpoke. Okay, not too helpful. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Vicious. Talk to them, not much help. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been a talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved onto a better place. This place isn't exactly coast at the soul, if you know what I'm saying. Not much help, Ungust. Not much help. Welcome back, Adrian. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Smart. Isambard would like to learn what you can from the clergy. If we're not to know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place than to ask the Church of Saint Adamalandama. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? Morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne into burial. And I trust none more than you to see it done. Pick out a man named Marquis. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you more of the body is to be interred. Okay, now let's go to the church more. Okay, this is the advantage for doing all those hefty side quests beforehand. Now we can just cruise through the MSQ without having to do too much side tangents. Oh, there. I am Marquis. Yes, a body. Of course, there. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take Puff and lay him to rest there. Okay. Damn. High and lonely at the same time. Okay, laid and buried, I see. Wanted to push the point across. Maybe they were all walking in Falls Realm. What? People? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Olsen can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though, Pardon me. You will find Sister Olsen within the church walls. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? It's true, I am closer for the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am a medium from what they do. If I learn anything permanent, I'll make sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not too long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquis and soon. Interesting. This Marquis fella, a bit suspicious. Maybe that's a point of discussion we had with Thancred. Thank you, Adrian. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? Been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Adrian? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the name. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Angus more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself. Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful rose has thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye on this road. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis. I swear to the 12, I've seen that face elsewhere before. Interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh. Got ourselves a quest. Making claims. Not sure if any of these are good for me. Caitlin of Camp Drybone. He looks like a woman in need. I need a meat. Okay. It's you again. What impeccable timing. Oh, you need not worry. I'm not going to ask you to put down any more mongrels on my dead fiance's behalf. My fiance is survived by a brother, though. He puts up at the Golden Bazaar, and he asked that I bring him a load of taco meat. I'd see it to myself, but as you well know, I must stay here to send adventurers on mongrel hunts until every last one of the bloody beasts in Eorzean is dead. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, would you care to fell some tacos and obtain 5 chunks of their meat? Once you have enough, please deliver them to my fiance's brother, Venager at the Golden Bazaar. Will do. There's still a few lower level quests that unlock quest requirements, so yeah. Keep it like that. Get it? Almost a one shot. Almost. Come here. There we go. Golden Bazaar. Yeah, because this is where... Oh yeah, so I'm guessing this was a quest that would have sent me to the Golden Bazaar and do the quests that were around here. Where is the damn taco meat I asked Caitlin to bring? It won't be long before my patrons arrive. This meat? Caitlin has sent you? Excellent! This is more than enough taco meat. Some miners have come to stay at the bazaar while they prospect the area for mithril deposits. They value quantity over quality, so I'll be serving them a feast of piss-poor meat. And by the by, please don't tell Caitlin is still standing at the same spot in Drybone sending adventurers out to slay mongrels. I told her no number of mongrel pelts or heads will bring my brother back to us. I've moved on with my life. Past time she did the same. He'll speak. My girl needs help fighting help. Okay. How in the hells have you been wandering about without aught to do? There's opportunity here at the Golden Bazaar, and there hasn't been in years. I speak of the massive mithril deposits, of course. The miners I fed before are only the beginning. More and more of them will flock here in the coming week, mark my words. Until now, we've been nothing more than a small settlement, but now sky's the limit. An inn for the mithril miners to come would be worth a fortune, mark my words. And I mean for that fortune to be mine. The problem is I've had is that I need bodies to help me build the inn, but I can't seem to find any who are willing. I've drawn up these hiring notices, hoping that they might help. Would you mind helping me get started by posting 5 of them up in prime locations? Okay, will do so, but first I am going to take a quick break as an ad has popped up on Twitch, and I'll be right back after it is over. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there we go. Over, so we continue. Let me just put the furthest poster first. Hey. Another one. And another. And last one. Go, did the thing. You posted all 5? You're a 12 cent. But I truly don't want to let this chance pass by. Here, take 5 more hiring notices and send them straight to the hands of whatever folk you see loitering about. I see. Miner, hey. You have work? Carpenters? Thank the gods, I was afraid there'd be naught but mining jobs here. It's my vocation to be sure, but a man needs some variety now and then. I'll go have myself a word with this Bunninger fellow. Off I go then. Madame. What's this now? Letters. Never learned them. Can't you just read it to me? Bunninger is building a new inn, no doubt to accommodate all the new people coming to the bazaar in the recent days. Taking advantage of the new foot traffic is the right idea. Oh, I have no intentions of helping Bunninger, of course, but perhaps there is even a greater profit to be had in stocking up the food stores. I see. Wait, madame. What is it? Can you see I'm busy? Bunninger needs work done, does he? Seen more miners in the bazaar of late. I reckon that's got something to do with it. Rumor has it there is mithril in the ground around here. Wonder if there's any truth to it. Other miner? No, I don't have a moment to talk about stuff. Wait, what's this then? Another false witness. Hiring helps to build a new inn. Well, that's a bloody welcome news. I came here after hearing there might be a mithril in these parts. But the inn's all full and I've been living out of a tent. Suppose I could lend a hand building in inns till I start digging mines. And board burger. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so bored out of my gourd. Is there no work to be had in this godforsaken place? Well, do I have the opportunity for you? Bunninger is looking for able bodies, is he? I've done some woodworking in my day. Might be as well he have some use of me. Well done, Adrian. Thank you. I've been feeling I'll have the hands I need see my inn built. I was in a dark place after my brother died, but now I'm going to breathe life back into this bazaar. Bunninger has another task that needs to be done. Great. There's work to be done, Adrian. You haven't let me down so far. Don't start now. A miner recently come from Amagina and son wants a sample of stone from the eastern ruins. I have a mind to give him 5 slabs of cloud marble from the invisible city, and I need you to get them. Throwing these to him would not guarantee a continued influx of miners into the bazaar. Guess I need to obtain. Oh, okay, from the. Okay. Are there like spirits or weird creatures out there? I think there were. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty high level. About aggroing. Oh, there. Okay, back to Benadryl. Got the shiny stone. Have you gotten all the cloud marble samples I need, Adrian? So this is a cloud marble I've heard so much about. Gods, look at the glimmer in the stone. I must admit, I've never seen it for myself. I had only heard the tell of it. I see now why the mithril rumors have risen. Now, you listen to me, you bloody rock. The Golden Bazaar is counting on you. If this talk of mithril turns out to be a farce, I swear by the 12 I'll dig up every last pebble of you myself, grind you to powder, and sell you to the chocobo stables to sop up piss in a runny shite. Yes, well, sorry about that. It's just that ever since the war saw the road to Alamigo cut off, the bazaar has fallen on tough times. It is a waypoint choked off from its way, and it's now a little more than a point. But I will not let it be so. I'm going to make the Golden Bazaar golden once more. From there, I'll become one of the richest men in Fanalan. Then I'll finally be able to give Caitlin the life those mongrels stole from her. She held on to the memory of my brother for so long. She becomes blind to the people who care for her. People like... Well, I suppose you could keep that last bit for Caitlin, could you? I see, I guess... jumping at the opportunity guy, jumping at it. I guess you probably should wait a bit longer. It's still a sensitive subject. Now to go back to deal with the MSQ. We should be in the clear with side quests for a bit now. Okay, Eisenbart is concerned about a question surrounding Sister Orson's integrity. Sister Orson? It cannot be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. No, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Adrian, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Oh. Great, I probably should have gotten the quest first. Bam. Well, nothing else to deal with though. Getting the clear. combed urchin. Okay. Please help. Sister Urson went all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to be right here about Fall and the Order on the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if our monster is to hurt her? Please find her. Oh. Maybe are we jumping the gun with the assumption? Wait. Here. Take. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Okay, I'm teleporting as I'm not doing this again. I have the guild, I don't care. Mr. Urchin was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. That's forfeit. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, risking her own well-being doing so, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Maybe. Isabel seems to have a message for you from Thancred. Okay. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received great injuries from her attackers and that she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left a word that he will be waiting at the Ul'dah encampment to the southeast. Pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding the appearances. And now we're doing our best. That's a weird creature. That is. Hard to see it now. Well, I'm here, Thancred. What you got? Ah, there you are, Adrian. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about Sister Urson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicion about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following the Sister Urson near the Golden Bazaar, Bald of Ul'dah caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's say this, I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Adrian. You'd be so kind as to take a look inside. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do the dirty work. There. Not jump over. Ooh. Beer leaflet. Prime month, no less. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? this leaflet. Heed the wealth of Nal to the hands of your children. Looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? These bits about Nald Fall seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at the camp drive-on. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Okay. Let's go. Shit, I forgot the inn is below. He's at the inn. Here. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What are you seeing? This? What's this? Blasphemous. These are not teachings at all. These were not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Adrian. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary in our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. I guess we have some news. Not good news, but news nonetheless. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Adrian. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Okay. Isambard wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. Unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Adrian and me serve by posing as impoverished soul in need of succor. I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, as long as you don't mind the smells and the stain. Ugh. I guess his job must be done. These will serve me very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Adrian, so as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Aye. It's time to act the part. Okay. Like, no. Is it this one? I think it. There where the shepherds stop. Got it? Oh, these are the pants. Literally, that's all I'm hiding. Oh, look at me how poor I am. Ignore the gauntlets and the boots and the spear. Or, you know, the choker. That is actual jewels. Please, sir, may I have some work? I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake in the honey of her wisdom? Azima is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay, it sounds too prim and proper to be suspicious. Please, sir, may I have some more? Oh, madame. Greetings, good madame. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows at the pond north of Sandgate. Sounded weirdly condescending. How do I... Ah, okay. Please, may I have some work? What is that? Ah, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whoever you like. Why don't you keep you with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Okay, okay, fair. Oh. And you are? Another refugee. By the looks of you, the immortal veins have neither work nor coin from your like. Be gone and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Aye. This down here? It is. I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Fine. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Adrian. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn what other poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Great. Pose. Play the part. No, thankfully it doesn't replace too much of my gear, and I am over leveled as fuck. Although this might be a level 6 scenario. Could be. Oh. Well, look at you, how chapper you are. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, Adrian. Possibly dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait our quarry to appear. Oh. Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Get ease, child, for I mean no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Null the Fall, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Null. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would make a god's awful murmur. Ungust? What? How did you... You bastard tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I'm only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, Ul'dah raids began. They appeared sudden as a sandstorm and plundered them and pillaged at will. Our defenders could not stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Ul'dah in hopes of brokering a deal. In return of sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? What kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule our crystal shipment from Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to Ul'dah. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell your own people? Speak. Almost good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell more meat for a score of a lifetime and not see a fraction of what the Ul'dah paid me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemies? Well, spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves out of your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time to learn the truth. Adrian, be a dear and take the words of these developments to Minfilla, would you? Aye. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Hey, I don't have to wear this stuff again. My good stuff back. There we go. And I can use e-tickets. Getting inside. Oh, Minfilla, I bear news. I don't understand the need for 2 instance locations for this, but fair. Welcome back, Adrian. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Ul'dah know the answer. Suffice to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. What's this? Weapon coffer. Ooh. Ophelia would like to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take the field to the field sustainably prepared. I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutabix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned of having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Orzia. The knowledge of this method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his... it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutinix and bid him use to it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutinix is ever to be found at a camp in central Fanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for the perilous smoke and the way will become clear. Okay. Oh, I think that's where we also did the info with the soulbound gear. Yeah, that's where we did. Okay. Getting a weapon of item level 18 to 1. I'm pretty sure mine is still higher. Yeah, it's 31. So I might keep the coffer for that I might need later. Hey there, Mutamix. Ooh, I skipped by mistake. Wait. I redo. Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pots? Here. Fine bro. Fighty tool drinks in airy self. Actually, the server was lost. What the? Huh? Hello? All words are currently. Ah, son of a fucking. Okay. Ah, and great. I guess the game is in maintenance. Well, sucks. So it was on maintenance today. I guess it was a lot later than they actually mentioned. Well, I suppose we're gonna end it a bit early today then, because I just wanted to play some FF14 today and not really deal with anything else. So I guess we'll have to end it early. Unfortunately, sorry about that. But no worries, we'll have a lot of catching up to do in the following days, so that's gonna be fine. But yeah, well, unfortunate. At the very least, hey, we were able to do a bit of stuff. We did make some progress. We are continuing to do. Unfortunate that it cut us off like this, I guess. It would be unfortunate. But anyways, let me just, before I go then, find some place to say hi to. Who to say hi? Got something maybe vaguely adjacent. What more? Let's say yeah, you know what? It's RPG-ish. Why not? Related somehow. So let's do it like so. I guess we're gonna raid Faye. Faye Gremlin. They're doing some Super Mario RPG, so I guess, you know, close enough when it comes to all this, you know. mmorpg, RPG, close enough. Stream info, channel. Rating, there we go. But anyways, for all of you who are new here when it comes to rating, this is the usual message we send around. So do that in mind. We also put it on the YouTube side of things. Well, and there we go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, unfortunately. I guess the maintenance is gonna cut our stream short. It is sad. It is what it is. But oh well, I guess we'll progress a bit more next time. That's fine. But tomorrow I'm gonna be back with some Doom. We're jumping at the sequel of Sigil 2, and we're gonna play that for the duration of the stream. For how long that will take us, probably gonna be a bit longer. Or maybe somewhere within the same time. Then a bit of a break, and after that I'm gonna be back on Friday with the Fundathon and the affiliate stream special. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. But yeah, thank you so much for being around here. You are amazing. Did that? I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.